Hey everybody, it's just Michael from Coldwell Banker. Anyway, I thought I would give you all an update today. I've been meaning to update my. I've been meaning to update my TikTok and YouTube channels a lot more often than I do, and for that I'm gonna try and get to it more often. For some reason, I just keep forgetting. But anyway, I just thought I'd get out to you and let you know the good news that I heard from our mortgage people over at Guarantee Rate Mortgage that are affiliated with Coldwell Banker. So anyway, so when you work with Coldwell Banker, we have actually a lender on hand that can basically help you all out with getting pre-approved and the whole 9 yards about finding a home. But that's beside the point. You don't have to use them. It's just, we're just affiliated with them. So I just have to, it's just like what I tell all my clients when we basically sit down and do the paperwork, that, we have you sign basically a disclaimer letting you know that we have a business of all the business affiliations that we have, and one of them is with Guarantee Rate. So, but anyway, the one good thing about working with Coldwell is that we have meetings. We have meetings every Wednesday. Not every Wednesday. Every other Wednesday we have meetings, and every other Wednesday we have somebody that comes in from Guarantee Rate that basically talks to us and tells us about the health in the market, and tells us what we're expecting to go on with the market, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So anyway, so today when we had our meeting, at our guy at Guarantee Rate, he came in and he basically told us the good news of that basically, that just like what they're predicting, pretty much, that the rates are starting to slow down, and so the rates are starting to slow down, and so they're starting to basically come back down a little bit. Are we going to get the historic lows? No, we're not going to get the historic lows again. That's why they're called historic lows. But anyway, the good news is it looks like the rates have basically plateaued, and we're starting to even out a little bit with the inflation stuff going on. So according to them, they were basically saying, that it's basically a good time to buy right now, because, well, the rates are evening out. Sorry, I just had dinner. The rates are evening out, and plus, right now it's the off season, so there's not a lot of competition right now. So anyway, the good news is if you want to basically buy a home, it's pretty much a good idea to try and start to look now. And so I'm just making this video for anybody that's interested in basically Maryland and Pennsylvania that are looking to basically try and buy or sell. I'd love to help you out. And so that's just what I'm getting at is so rates plateauing, good time to buy according to the mortgage people, to our affiliated Guarantee Rate people. Because if you're gonna wait, a lot of times when, for example, over the last few years, people waited thinking that prices are just basically gonna crash or come down. Well, a lot of people have made a lot of mistakes in that time frame of not deciding to buy, because the rates are plateauing, but the prices on homes are not, and they're only going to keep going up. So the best time to buy is right now. Otherwise, if you wait 2 or 3 years from now, then it's going to just be more expensive. So if you have good credit, like in the, let's see, in the six, I think FHA has lowered it to 620 now. So if you have good credit, like in the 620s, you can get FHA. You can get an FHA loan with 3.5% down. That's not included closing costs. So closing costs are a totally different thing. Closing costs they run usually around like 4.5% to 5%, depending on the kind of home you're like and financing you're getting. So you're basically looking at, like, when you go and purchase a home, when you look at that price is not exactly completely concrete. So yes, that will be the price of the home, but that's not including the closing costs that are basically additional on the end of it when you get to the settlement table. So when you get to the settlement table, you're looking to basically roughly, you're looking at trying to bring like 4.5 to 5. So with FHA, it's like 3.5% down, so plus 5. So you're looking at basically 8%. You're like or 8.5% that you're looking to bring to the settlement table for your payment. So yes, it is 3.5% down payment, but that's not including closing costs. And with VA, you don't need a down payment at all. You can do that with nothing down at all. Let's see. Conventional, I believe conventional is if your credit score is, I don't even know what if you have a really good credit score, then that's basically like what you want to do. You want to do conventional. The misconception is you need 20% down for conventional. No, conventional is basically like 5% down. So that's the common misconception with that. And not only that, but with Guarantee Rate, they have all kinds of different programs that you can use to buy your home. So there's all kinds of first-time home buyer programs that you can do. So anyway, if you want to find out more about like trying to get into this right now, then you can email me, text me. I'll leave my information below. But anyway, that's just what I'm getting at is, so if you wait and if you're on the fence now about wanting to buy, and you're thinking that you should buy later because prices are going to come down, I'm just telling you, according to the meetings that we had today, that from our affiliate people at Guarantee Rate, that they're saying that yes, rates are coming down, but prices are only going to go higher. So you might as well, if you're on the fence and want to buy now, you might as well just jump in and buy now. And I can help you along the way. So anyway, this is Michael Langley from Coldwell Banker. I look forward to talking to you soon. If you are interested, just email me or text me or call me below, and we'll set something up, and hopefully we can get you to home by springtime. Okay? Or if you're looking to sell, hit me up too. I'm always looking for new clients, so referrals are very important. So anyway, I'm driving home. I know what it looks like, but I have this thing on the windshield and stuff like that, so it's all good. I'm paying attention to where I'm going, so don't worry. Anyway, have a good night, and I hope you all had a happy holidays, a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrated Thanksgiving. And I know Hanukkah is coming up, I believe, next Friday. I think it's the first day of Hanukkah. So if you celebrate Hanukkah, happy Hanukkah to you, if I don't make a new video by that time. And also, happy, Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, which is coming up soon, in a few weeks. And a Happy New Year as well. So let's get you in a home. For your Christmas present, let's get you in a home. Okay? Treat yourself. Stop giving your money to landlords. Giving your money to landlords doesn't help your credit because it doesn't get reported. And if you're worried about high interest rates, just remember when you pay your landlord, that's 100% interest rate that you're paying right there because you're paying their mortgage. you're paying their mortgage, and not only are you paying their mortgage, like, I mean, I had a lady back in April. She came to me, like, called me crying because her friend that she thought that was giving her a deal, by renting out to her in Edgewater at a certain amount. I think it was like $2,500 a month or something like that, and they were going to raise her rent to $3,000. Anyway, point of the matter is that she started renting from her friend in 2014 at $2,500 a month. And I know for a fact that she could have got a home that was just like the home that she was renting out from, and like for like a mortgage payment in like the maybe 13s or 14s. And because she waited, she had to buy high for something else with a higher interest rate. And so when she went and looked at something and got something priced, and she looked at it and she was like, oh my, and she realized that she could have got like a brand new home for, I think it was a Ryan home in over on the Eastern Shore, and they priced it out for a brand new home for like $525,000 home or something like that, and they priced it out a little bit over $2,500 a month. And she was like, oh my God. She, like, when I talked to her afterwards, she was like, oh my God, I feel sick, because she thought her friend was doing her a favor, but they weren't doing her a favor. She was paying her rent. Don't get me wrong, she was paying her rent, but she was also paying her friend's mortgage. So, and she wasn't getting anything back to her credit. So when she went to go buy a home, she had to look at her dad to help her secure the loan, because her dad had good credit. She didn't have good credit because she was paying her money to the landlord. So just remember that if you're looking to buy and you want to get out of your renting situation, just remember my story and just call me, hit me up, text me, and we'll get you in a home. Okay? With that, I will leave you all alone. I hope you have a good night. Happy almost December. With that, goodbye. Have a good night.